watching the station covering all of the DMV. DC News Now continues.
We're starting off with a look at satellite and radar out there on this Friday morning, your Valentine's Day. High pressure is continuing to inch its way closer towards our area. That's still going to be providing us with those mainly clear sun-filled skies that we'll see for the day today. Just won't be quite as warm as yesterday. We'll see those high temperatures right around 40 degrees. Currently, we're starting off with those 20s up and down the I-81 corridor and areas west of there, closer towards DC, the I-95 corridor, and across south and easternmost parts of the area. We're talking about temperatures starting off right around the freezing mark, likely lower 30s at this point. Still have a breeze mainly out of the north and west. It's not quite as strong as earlier this morning and not nearly as windy as what we had late last night. That wind speed right now sustained winds between 5 to 15 miles per hour. Still have a few gusts ranging right around 25 miles per hour. We're seeing that at least in DC and close to that in Leesburg as well as over towards the Kaiser area. Now with the wind, it's feeling a little bit colder. So those wind chills right now into those middle 20s in DC. Feel like we're into those teens from Martinsburg to Winchester, even back over towards the Cumberland and Kaiser area. Still dealing with those wind chills into the teens. Now for your Valentine's Day planner this morning, those feels like temperatures in the 20s, although those temperatures are starting off into those lower 30s for much of the region. Mainly sun-filled out there just in time for your lunchtime plans. Temperatures right around 40. Sunset later on this evening is at 5:44. So right around dinner time, we're talking about temperatures slowly falling back into those middle 30s. And eventually overnight tonight, we'll start to see increasing cloud cover ahead of our next system. So overnight tonight, we'll see those lows dropping back into the upper 20s to lower 30s. And that's what we start off with into your Saturday morning. Saturday morning starting off dry. It's Saturday right around midday and through the afternoon. More of that wet weather progresses across the region. So this is a view of noon. We're starting off with some of that wet weather back out towards our westernmost area. Some of those higher elevations could even see some of that sleet mixing in. So we'll be dealing with that for our northernmost areas and for those higher elevations by 4 p.m. But the rest of the region, we're talking about that rain filling in, and that rain could be steady to heavy at times. That continues into your Saturday evening and Saturday night. So we're looking at some of that rain progressing across the area because of that system, and then that will be followed up by this system as we look ahead towards Sunday. Sunday, right around 6 o'clock in the morning, will become a bit more on the breezy side with those winds streaming in out of the south. And not only that, we'll actually see warmer temperatures out there on Sunday, and then even some more wet weather on the way Sunday right around midday before eventually that clears out. There could be a little bit of that snow back over towards the mountains region where that colder air does trickle in. However, for your President's Day, Monday, it will be much colder in comparison to what we see on Sunday for those high temperatures. So at least Sunday we warm things up. Monday though is right back to those high temperatures right around 40 degrees. How much rainfall are we talking through the weekend? We're talking at least an inch. Some areas could receive a little bit more than that, and we could be dealing with that over towards Annapolis and Lexington Park. So heads up. Here's the rest of that 7-day outlook. So look at Sunday's high temperature right around 60 degrees. But like I mentioned, we fall back to right around 40 on Monday, and then we hover into those lower 30s Tuesday, Wednesday, and next Thursday. Shanika, what's the latest on the roads?
All right, out to the Beltway again.